this video we are going to build a Amazon quick site. So we are going to build a data visualization by using those AWS services. So here we're going to use QuickSight, dynamoDB, and S3, and you're going to see that there is others. They are going to pop out like Lambda, Glue, and of course we are also going to use Athena. Okay. Anyway, let's start. And the diagram we are going to do it as long as we go. Okay. So here we have dynamoDB that we'll start first with. Okay. So here dynamoDB we are going to create a table which we are going to call my DB task table Athena. Okay. Okay, partition key. We can put it like task ID. So this is really for identifying the items. Okay, so sort key is really optional. Okay, so guys, here we need to understand that DynamoDB is a NoSQL database that is fast and flexible, and it is also serverless. Okay, so everything here will leave it as default and create our table. Okay, so here guys, we're using it to store the data. Okay, to store the key value and documents. Okay, you can think it like a big spreadsheet where you can put like JSON code, some stuff like that. Okay, you can scale it really easily. Okay, it's really different like an SQL, like MySQL, Postgres, where you need to put things in columns. Okay, now we're going to create another table. Okay, so here guys, we are going to put the items. Okay, so go here, explore items, and then I'm gonna create items. Okay, so guys, I prepared some code over here that we're going to use here to put in it. So I'm going to put all these tasks. I have like 10 tasks. I'm going to use a JSON code. Okay, I'm going to do it for all of 10 tasks. Okay, I'm trying to go quickly, guys. Okay. It's really great that we don't need to type all the code because developers already did that. That's pretty amazing. Okay, we are almost there. We are almost there, guys. I'm gonna finish real quickly so we can just go ahead and continue our tasks. Okay, almost there, guys. Almost there. And the last one. Ooh la la. Okay. So now we have everything here. Okay. So now, guys, we need to understand that when we are building this one, you see that we have I put some random tasks, just some really random. It's just for you guys to understand that what we will have in the quick site. By the way, I'm going to create a quick site account for you guys to understand how it goes. Quick site. So guys, QuickSight is really a Power BI kind of. So it's really a business intelligence tool to create dash and tables to visualize and explain. It's really good for data analysts, stuff like that, when you really need to explain something. Okay, so here you put your email or another way that you need to identify yourself and choose a name, okay? And here select things that you need for your data, okay? And also what you need to learn here is that it's charge you after 30 days, okay? But here, if you don't remove this one, it immediately charge you 500, okay? So that's a lot, and we don't need to lose a lot of money for just to show you a quick project, guys, okay? So everything is good. Find a way to identify yourself also, okay, guys? Let's go. So while it's still creating, I'm gonna go to check over here. Everything is good. And now, guys, we're gonna go to Athena. Okay, so Athena, guys, is a serverless SQL query engine for querying data in the S3. Okay, so we're gonna really need this one. Okay, because it will help us to visualize in QuickSight. Okay, so I'll leave this one here first. As you can see, it has been created successfully. Okay, so in Athena, guys, we are going to create a data source and catalog. Okay, why we need to do that? Okay, because when we're going in QuickSight, you're gonna see that we cannot find all the items that we just put in DynamoDB. Okay, for example, if I try to put on the datasets and search a new data, you can see that there is no DynamoDB. Okay, and we cannot show our data here. Okay, our items. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go in Athena, create a source catalog, and in there we're gonna add DynamoDB. Okay, once you add DynamoDB, we're going to give him a name, Athena dynamoDB, and also we're gonna add an S3 bucket, and that S3 bucket will really help us to speed all the data. Okay, to put all the data. Why then? Because you see, when we created this one, a lambda function is created automatically. Okay, so normally a lambda only have 6 size of megabytes. Okay, and all the other data, he needs a place where to store it, and that place will be Amazon's S3 spill. Okay, so we're gonna look real quick to see our lambda function. Okay, you can see that here is a function that I was using a few hours ago, and this one is created by DynamoDB. Okay, so let's come back to our business. Okay, so there's also glue. Glue is also a part that add in the behind of the scenes. Okay, because glue is kind of it's also a serverless ATL. Okay, it extracts, transform, and load services. Okay, so in this project, it's gonna use to all, as you can see here, to connecting all the stored data sources. So here you don't see it, but it acts when you really don't see it. Then, okay, so I'm gonna create an S3 bucket. Okay, my Athena dynamoDB. Let's see if it works. If it's not already taken, now it's as default. Okay, it's working. So now we're gonna add it into our Athena browser. Everything's good. We leave all this as default and acknowledge that Athena will create the resources we have. Okay. Now, guys, we need to go in query additions. So you see here, look. So I'm gonna search for our data. So we're gonna add our S3 bucket so it can connect with it. Okay, it's nice. And then come back here. Okay, we have hours. Oh, let's find out. What's going on here, guys? I need to see if I really created my catalog the right way. Okay, I'm gonna just remove this one so it's not gonna disturb me. Irritation. Okay, it's there now. Why it wasn't there early? Okay, so we're gonna add our table. I'm gonna add the name here. I'm gonna see if it's coming to test it. Alright, so now we have all our data here, so it can be really useful. Okay, so what we need here now, after we have done this one need permission to be here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in AMI. I think the thing in why it wasn't working here because it was needing some time to charge, I guess. Because I didn't really change that much. I just delete the first one. Anyway, I'm going to add a role. I'm gonna search for QuickSight, okay? And here we're gonna add two permissions, okay? One for Lambda to invoke and update our region, okay? Also, the other one will be for the S3 for all the files that we stored there, okay? So we're gonna create the policy here, and we're gonna add the code here, okay? This code here. So this code here, as you can see, I'm gonna put the error in here so it can identify our lambda function. Okay, let's go. Okay, and we're gonna go to see in our lambda function the one that we create a few minutes ago. We don't need this one. I'm gonna just delete it. Confirm. Okay, I'm gonna go take this one, create it early, and whoa. I'm gonna copy this one and paste it here. Okay, I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, lambda invoke function lambda row one create a policy, and I'm gonna add a second one for the S3 bucket. Okay, okay, and here we're gonna add the name of our bucket. The name of my bucket was my Athena dynamoDB. I'm just gonna paste it and add it here. Just here, bucket name. Okay, bucket name. Okay, now we have both permissions to go on quick site. Okay, S3 role for quick site. Okay, guys, now I think we're done. We're gonna check out quick site. We're gonna click to Athena. We're gonna call it Athena tasks. Athena tasks. Okay, we don't need this one. Create AWS catalog. So here we need to select our database. So mine was my DBT Athena. Okay, so I'm going to select it. What will my name here? My task table Athena. The name of my catalog. Which one I create early? It was Athena for quick sites. It was Athena for quick sites. Wait, your database is rated and has got exception. You can close timeout. Okay. So it's this one then. So here guys, if we use this one, import spice for quicker analytics, it is going to cash us some money, okay? So here it querying our data immediately, but we can lose our data. So don't really mind because not really important. It's just for showing you guys. Don't need to get cached. Okay. So here guys, you can see that we have a lot of visuals. Okay. We can start by this one. Just to see what we need, we can add category, matches, status. Okay, you don't have your permission to connect. Okay, this we need to change it here. I'm gonna go here, search for permissions, and select the right S3 bucket where our data is stored. So our data was my Athena dynamoDB. Okay, and save. And then come back to QuickSight. Come back to our visualization. Okay, so we're gonna add this one, task ID. Okay, so you see guys everything that we have here? Something beautiful. We can even change the colors, doing stuff like that. Okay, you see? Putting some beautiful colors. So here guys, just for an example, I can add another visual. Let's add this one where we can add category, rotation status. Delete. So guys, this quick site is kind of like Power BI, guys. See, amazing, amazing. Let's just put them together. Put some space. Put some space. Okay, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. We're gonna add another one. Which one we can add? That is beautiful. Let's add this one. Status, task ID, task name. Okay. Okay. You see, guys, how we have something really beautiful, amazing. So we can change colors, we can change names, we can change everything, guys. Like for example, you want to change name. Test. See, we can change everything, guys. So this was a quick project. So we are going to delete everything. Okay. So we need to do the diagram also. Okay. So real quick. So what we used was also lambda. I'm going to explain everything after. Okay. And function. Athena. Quick site. Blue. Okay. Glue. Okay, guys. So something really beautiful. Okay, so here we're gonna do oh, where is my is there? So we need to show something like that. Okay, so here is glue that gets all the data that acts from behind, acts in the shadow. This one a lambda too. So dynamoDB trigger a function to lambda. Lambda is going to invoke. Okay. Wait, I'm just gonna do a click and then explain it easily. Oh, we also have history spill. Anyway, guys, I'm going to do an normal S3. I just don't want to take you all time to wait a lot for me to find something. So I'm going to put it here. Okay. Okay, so guys, what is happening here then? Okay, so what we are building here, what we built was just to store some items in DynamoDB, And then the processing and transforms of the data goes in Lambda and Amazon Glue. Okay, so queries, the data also goes through Athena. Okay, and the visualization part, it's in QuickSight. Okay, thank you guys. I'm going to delete everything to show you how to delete everything here. First, this one. Where it is? Account. Manage. Confirm. So you don't have to pay anything. Okay. So now delete this extra bucket too. Gonna empty it. Delete. Okay, delete this one. Also delete this one. Okay, so you see once you delete all this, and then we are going also to delete the table. Okay, so once we delete the dynamoDB table, the Athena lambda function deletes automatically too. So I'm gonna check. Okay, so I guess this one need to delete himself, and I guess I need to delete it too. Okay. Alright. The extra bucket is deleted. This one don't take space, don't take money also here. So it's alright guys. Thank you.